Hi, this is Misha, and I wanted to talk about kit bashing or kit mashing. Something commonly done during the days of practical models. For example, the Battle of Wolf 359, the graveyard scene, was pretty much all kit bashes. And also quite common in the early days of CGI. Of course, by the time of Enterprise, you see more and more truly new ships are very more radically combined, but that's when production became cheaper. So I kind of have a not good kit bash, or at least, in the Curry class here, or Curry type. And then I have a quite good effective kit bash in the Centaur class, or Centaur type. And I decided to do these together because there's not really much known about the ships in universe. In universe, the Curry here is somewhere between 270 and 385 meters long and has a crew of around 290 with no real distinctive features except a large shuttle bay capability. So basically a shuttle transport. This is seen in Deep Space Nine as kind of a background filler ship. The Centaur seems to be a smidgen smaller. Estimates range from 210 meters up to 380, with a crew of 315. This seems to be more of a patrol ship. It's categorized as a destroyer or medium cruiser. And it has 4 photon torpedoes. And it has a forward-facing shuttle bay instead of the typical rear. So that's pretty much in universe. This does have a little more apparent screen time, but still we don't know much about it. It is in several episodes. As is the Curry in the background. I will say that sometimes the Curry type is known as the Shelley class, because it is a true Frankenstein ship. So what have they done here? Well, they've taken the engineering hull and the main hull, the saucer from the Excelsior, and they've slapped it with Constitution refit nacelles and just put it together. Okay. With the Centaur, they've mostly taken an Excelsior class, the saucer and the nacelles, combined it with some struts and kind of the roll bar weapons pods from a Miranda. As always, guys, I'm doing my best. Just remember, I can't see. Sorry, I had to keep reminding you that. I don't want to beat you over the head, but if I don't, there will be comments. So, yeah. This is obviously a much simpler, straightforward design. There's no real engineering hull to speak of. Just a saucer with pylons and engines. Simple, but effective. And still recognizably Starfleet. Whereas this thing is multi-layered. It definitely looks like a kit bash. I think without the engineering hull, it would look better, but then it would look very close to the Centaur. So, having it this way definitely gives it a unique look. No way to say otherwise. Yep. I think they were just mostly having fun with this. Because it has the Constitution nacelles, it does appear a little bit of an older design compared with the Excelsior, more rounded nacelles of the Centaur. Ships like these, along with many of the first contact ships and the Jaeger class, which I've already done a video on, made up the bulk of what we saw in the Dominion War. And of course, these are mostly cannon fodder ships, along with older ships like the Miranda. As far as the Eaglemoss models, I think pretty much everyone's pretty happy with the Centaur. It's light, with the metal being the saucer and yeah, pretty much the saucer. Then the struts and the nacelles are the polymer, the plastic. Again, it's simple. This, on the other hand, I think a lot of people are turned off by it, but I think it's more the look than the model itself. I mean, again, the saucer is the metal with the engineering hull and the nacelles being the polymer. And as far as a model, it's as good as anything. It's just, look what we are working with. Both of these are interesting and reasons why I got into these little critters, because these are not ships you commonly see model makers going after. Usually if you see a model of these, it's a kit bash that someone made at home as a custom job, which is perfectly doable. Get some Miranda models and some Excelsior and Constitution models, and you could make your very own. But these are prefabbed. And are nice to have for a Dominion War setup or display. I just thought I would show them together. Kind of a successful and, if not unsuccessful, at least unique and controversial kit bash. Well, that's pretty much it, folks. Like I said, I've done videos on other ships, so if you're interested, check that out. Feel free to comment below. And as always, if you could like, share, and subscribe, that would be great. This is Misha, and I'll catch you very soon next time.